Hello, my name is Xean, and welcome to a little thing I like to call extras in Final Fantasy IX for the original PlayStation. Where I'm at right now is in Limblum. What am I doing here after the end of this game? Well, I'm going to try my best to see if I can finish and complete some of the things that I've left hanging. I've mentioned the frog catching minigame and the chocograph pieces. I'll mention the chocograph pieces later if that opportunity can be done. But there's one other thing I forgot to do prior to both of those events, and that's weapon synthesis. So, yeah, here we are. I'll take your weapons and make them 1,000 times better. Now, I will admit, I did synthesize a few things off camera beforehand, but I didn't synthesize everything. So, let's see. Okay, I don't have Mithril Dagger. I have no idea where to get that. So, let me see here. Yeah, the reason why I am going to be synthesizing is because, I do know that there are quite a few abilities that I have yet to learn for almost every character, and the only way to learn them is if I synthesize them. So, yeah. Oh, I can't make a power belt. Darn it. Okay, get this. I want to at least get one thing each. So, just in case. It would also kind of speed up the leveling up process. So, and that. So, what I'm going to do is try my best to make sure that we have the majority of the abilities that we can acquire. If I don't get all of it, I don't get all of it. At least I'll try again the next time I play this game. Now, still have my original team with me, and if I go to equip, and let's see. As you can see, Zidane has auto-reflect in the process of being learned, which is, yeah, unlike my blind Let's Play of this entire game, in regards to the extras, I have done my research as to what's going to be up ahead in the future. So, yeah, I'm doing this weapon synthesis thing in preparations for what I was, well, not supposed to do, but what I am going to do back in Memoria. Apparently, I missed Hades in Memoria, so yeah. That weapon synthesis, that a few Googles, not weapons, that legendary synthesis that the Moogles mentioned a few times. Apparently that was Hades. So, yeah. And he is a super boss in this game, and defeating him will give you an opportunity, probably a forever thing, but he'll allow you to synthesize the strongest of equipment and accessories. So, yeah, as you can see, quite a few things you can learn here. So, in fact, I think I might as well, let's go ahead and wait until we get at least the majority of things. So, yeah, I should probably should have started this off by saying, as it turns out, quite a few areas within Disc 4 are still open. The ones that are closed are pretty much irrelevant to the equation. So, yeah, Limblum's still open. Terreno's still open. Dolly's still open. Yeah. So, yeah, the trick to weapon synthesis is, for me, actually, let's go to the shop right now. Give you a much better visual example here. So, for general weapons, I'd say buy 2 of each, just in case if for some reason the weapon synthesis requires two of the same weapon like Mage Masher, but yeah. And yeah, look at how much money I have now. I wasn't lying when I said I did a few synthesis off camera, so I'm down to that much left. So that's okay, because after I get the majority of the synthesis done, then I'm going to be ability grinding and probably make back my money. So anyways, let's go to the next and unfortunately final synthesis that I'm aware of, which is in Black Mage Village. So let's go. Alright, here we are in Black Mage Village. Alright, so let's see if this list is any different. If not, then I've wasted quite a bit of time. Ooh. I don't have this. Alright, who knows, maybe, oh man. And I actually have the Orichalcon, so if I unequip that, and I'll probably get Masamune, but let's get this one. And okay, we already have one, so they can both wear it. They can both equip it, so. And oh boy, we are. Am I going to have to find a list somewhere that tells me where on Earth the items are in order to do all this? Alright, let's see. I definitely do not need to synthesize these. So, alright. Alright, let's see if any of this is true. Okay, so he can't learn a darn thing, huh? Alright. Darn it. What about you? Nope, doesn't look like it either, so. Okay. So I guess this is pretty much the extent as to how many skills I could obtain in this game. Abilities, not skills. This is not Star Ocean. So, alright then. I guess I'll make my way to Memoria and prepare myself for off-screen ability grinding, so let's go. Alright, here I am in Memoria, and the one thing I want to do first is, let's see. I want to level up the second party before leveling up everyone here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and unequipped everyone's accessory. And let's go ahead and select party members. Let's go ahead and get Freya, Quina, Eiko, and Amaranth. And let's see what they can learn right now. Oh, right. Alright, Quina, you probably might have a thing or two to learn, so hold on, let me see if there's anything else he can put on. Okay. No. Alright, let's go ahead and, well, we're going to switch this out anyway, so. Okay. You can learn Absorb Magic Points and Auto Reflect. Not bad. Okay. Well, if those are the only ones I can get, so okay. Alright, you're learning that, and let's see here. But you are learning those, so at least you have that. Okay. White robe. Alright. And as for you... Alright, so... pretty much at this point, it's... just all this. Okay, hang on. Yeah, let's give you the first Auto Reflect then. Alright. And yeah, let's go ahead and make sure that nobody has the level up skill on, so I'm not worried about levels right at the moment, so everyone is plenty leveled fine, so alright. I want to at least give them something. Well, now that I know that ribbon doesn't really do a whole lot, guess I'll go ahead and make sure that you don't sleep. And I doubt these are dead enemies, but I'm putting that on anyways. Let me see. Absorbs MP used by enemies. Nah. Okay. And you, my friend, can... Yeah, I definitely want you to see. There's no way you're going to be fighting out there and not be able to see, so... Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save. And this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for maybe a day or two, depending on what goes on outside this series, so... Once I do level everyone up, I think I might level all of them up to... just in case. Let's have everyone level up to at least 60? 61? And then we'll continue this episode from there, so I'll see you in a second. So here I am back at Memoria in the birth section of the dungeon. You know, the little scene where Gwyneth thought that he was underwater. Yeah, this place. Apparently Hades is right here, so where is he? Right behind here. Yeah, there is no indication as to where he's at, so you pretty much have to mash the confirm button just to find him. And I'm still using the same team that I used when defeating Necron, so yeah, down to Zidane, Garnet, Vivian Steiner, so who dares disturb my sleep? Leave at once or you will die. Nope. Prepare to die. Okay. I will admit, I really didn't do all that much ability grinding off camera. I actually took a good week and a half to 2 week break since I've had quite a bit of videos backed up, so... Alright, so he does have a few things worth stealing, so let's go ahead and get rid of him as quick as we can. And I forgot if I did steal something from him, but I'll steal one more time, and if I don't get anything, then I'm just going to attack continuously with Zidane, so... Alright, I don't think any of these will work, but I'm going to test it out anyways. I don't know if any of the summons will work here, so... Let's not waste any time and just go ahead and defeat him. I actually did play test this off camera, and... Okay, we're done. Alright, no spells. Darn it. Let's go ahead and steal. Did I say steal? I mean attack. Yeah, focus. Why not? Oh, okay. That worked. Let's go ahead and do that again. Cleave. Oh, that's lovely. No. No, that's what I want. Even though it probably won't help much, since a good majority of my characters do not have the Chemist ability. Please tell me that his Reflect is not off. Okay. Cleave, which means Adon is pretty much dead. So I'm going to go ahead and life him alive. What are you doing? Oh, Mustard Bomb. That's not going to help us one bit, so do that and do that. You, my friend, just wasted a turn. There we go. Yeah, the previous, like, when I playtested this off camera, he did Curse, which made everyone mini, and yet we still won. Ooh, I didn't read that, and I have ability up on everyone, so that's a lot of ability points right there. So with ability up, that's 60 ability points. Nice. Very nice. I commend you for overcoming me. I shall reward you for your impressive feat. Bring me 2 pumice pieces here, and I will synthesize them for you. The end product is something only I can create. Well, have you brought the items? I do have 2 pumice pieces, one from Arc and one from the Chocobo Hot and Cold minigame, so... Alright. And nobody has anything else to learn from these pieces, so let's go ahead and make this for a whopping 50,000 gil. Why not? Money is nothing at this point, so let's see what else he has. Okay, I have... Nobody can use Save the Queen, which doesn't make sense. It's Steiner's weapon from the looks of it. Hold on. I can make plenty... Actually, you know what? Let's make it. He only has a weapon. Only one weapon, but a few armors of note, which... I've got plenty of ores, no hammers. I think some of the characters are wearing white robes and black robes, so... Don't know. Let me see what this does, though. It defends yourself from wind damage 100%. Not bad. 10 armor that looks like a toy. And protect rings. But really, all we're here for is just the pumice. So let's go ahead and... No. With it, Garnet now has Arc. And I'm not sure what her final summon is right there. I did some research, and apparently Alexander is not the summon right here, so... And it's not Hades, since we just beat him, so I'm kind of confused as to what summon she has left. And apart from that, she's pretty much done with all of her abilities. And... apparently right here is not going to be ultimate, it's going to be something else completely different. I also completely forgot what this was, but I do know one enemy uses it, so... Yeah. But yeah, wait. Yeah, whose sword is that? That can't be... Hold on. Where are you? Save the queen. That is his weapon. Longsword used by holy knights. Interesting. Well, at least I have one more weapon to use, so anyways, let's go ahead and cure everyone. And hopefully make our way out of here as quick as we can, because the save point where Kuja is so far the only save point with the option of going back all the way to the beginning of this place. So, wait a minute. Okay, she's learned all of that, so she can put... Oh, you have Well Whisker. Okay. The problem is your attack will go low, so never mind. I'm not going to put that on you. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of ability point grinding off camera, but what I did get, learned more than enough. Yeah, that sword confuses me. I have no idea why Steiner can't equip that. Okay, he learned this, so... Ooh, auto haste. Okay. Oh boy. I get the feeling I might need to learn both of these. Well, not get the feeling. I know exactly what I'm going to be facing up against later. If I have enough. If I can do it. Man. Let's have you learn it first. Alright, let's get out of here. Dang it. And much like the Hildegard 3, I have not traversed much within the Invincible. Although it probably doesn't look like there's much, but I'll check anyways. Everyone's here. The light that came out of here burned Medane, sorry. This light make me feel like I become pot roast. Truth be told, I did talk with a few characters here before, but this was before I realized there was more additional dialogue, so... I never imagined a reunion in Limblum would bring us this far. I shall see through this battle to the end. I can't believe I'm still traveling around with you. You're welcome. And hello. Pisces, hello! I was wondering when I was going to get another coin. Alright, so let's talk with you. There must be mist monsters everywhere. We need to be careful. Oh yes, I encountered a Malboro not too long ago, so we must end this once and for all. And Steiner is way down there. Come on, Steiner. I thought of relinquishing my knighthood many times after Alexandria was destroyed. But there are still things I must protect. Seeing the sky convinced me. Seeing this sky convinced me. Anyways, switch party members. Yeah, I need Quina back. Since you'll see in just a second. Alright, we're back at the first Q's Marsh. We're going to continue with the frog catching minigame, and thanks to an advice or two I have received recently, I now know how to do this minigame properly. So, let's continue. Darn it. Anyways, let's continue with this minigame. Now, let's see. Zidane, can I catch frogs? Yes. Now, one piece of advice that I received was you should leave at least one male frog and one female frog. So, That's going to be interesting. Okay. They're all tadpoles, so... Most of these are all tadpoles, so... Let's see. Baby frog. Yeah, keep it. Darn it. Let's see. That's an adult female frog, so let's let it go. Sorry, I don't want to catch you again. Okay, adult female. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I catch some more. Let's see, that's an adult male, so let's let that one go. Okay, that's adult female, so I want to catch at least these two small ones right here, if I can. Yeah, keep it. And there's one more small baby one. There we go. Alright, let's stop doing that for now. So this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the frog catching minigame until I reach a certain number. But then again, what is it, like every 8 or so frogs I receive a reward from Quail, so I'll show those highlights whenever that happens. So let's stop for this marsh. Let's stop with this marsh. I'm done. Alright, let's go to the marsh on the outer continent. Oh boy. I forgot about the layout of this place, so let's catch for a while. Let's see, this one is an adult female, so let's let that one go. And if we go over here, this is probably a papa frog. And it is, so let's let that one go. Alright. Well, that didn't last long, so let's go ahead and stop. And make our way to the Forgotten Continent. Alright, here we are on the Forgotten Continent's Q's Marsh, so let's go ahead and catch some frogs. No, let's let you go. After the babies. Okay, that's it. Gosh darn it. Man, not a whole lot of options here, so this is going to take some time, so... Alright. Let's go ahead and go to the last marsh that's south of us. Alright, the fourth and, as far as I know, final marsh in the world map on the Lanar Island, so let's go ahead and catch some more frogs. Alright, and these are just the mom and daddy frogs, so this is pretty much what I'm going to do until I hit a certain number. So I'll do the rest off camera, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, the frog catching minigame may have to be done rarely, since it takes a while for a mommy and daddy frog to repopulate the marsh. So in the meantime, I'm going to start another side quest, which I accidentally initiated a while back, all the way back to the beginning of disc 2. So in the meantime, I need to, let's see, okay, all of those are back on. Yeah, I did a test run on something else entirely, and it failed, but that's okay. Yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of Disc 2 that I fought against a ghost, and it asks for an ore, and you do that, it gives you 10 ability points, and I thought that it was a rare ghost, but you can encounter it eventually to gain more ability points. No, turns out that was a one-time random encounter, and that ghost is part of a side quest, which is called Friendly Monsters. So, let me see. I don't think I have to worry about that, so I'm putting back Insomniac. Okay. Want to make sure that everyone's ability up is on, so yep. Okay, I don't want you to be blind, so... Alright, I think I'm okay. So yeah, I defeated the ghost, and the next creature is right around this area, between the ice cavern and the village of Dolly. So I'm not sure if he'll pop up, and just in case, because I forgot to rearrange these. There we go. Let me see if I have a lot more ore to work with here. And... Yep! Okay, I've got way too many ore to work with, so I'm okay. As for the rest... Oh yeah, I think we're okay. And none of the characters need these gems anyways to learn something. They're already done, so... Alright, let's see if I could find this creature. This may take a while. Alright, now, I should have mentioned that when I faced up against that ghost off camera at the beginning of Disc 2, I wasn't playing this game with my headset on, so I had no idea that a different theme was played, so let's go ahead and throw it in ore. You're welcome. Is that it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's been so long I forgot how that ghost played out, so... Yeah, we get 10 ability points, and if we have the ability... Well, the ability up skill, we get 20 ability points, so... Alright, let's head towards the next enemy. Alright, the next monster we're looking for is somewhere between Conde Patai and the Black Mage Village, so let's look for it. Alright. I want some more. Doesn't specifically say how many, so let's go ahead and... Whoops, that's not what I meant! Sorry. Thankfully I have a lot of them. Lot of them. Brush up your English, Xean. There we go. All right. Tell Yeti I said hello, thanks. Who's Yeti? Nice, auto haste is complete. Okay, so odds are, if you're having trouble, then look through some trees. Alright, let's go ahead and... That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Alright, you're done with running shoes. Okay, auto-reflect. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, Garnet is almost done. Nice. Vivi, you... Oh, I forgot to put... Sorry, Vivi. I really am. You know what? Have some auto haste. And dang it, I'm doing a bad job. Auto life, why not? Okay. Alright. Let's find the next enemy. Alright, this next enemy should be in the forest next to Medane, sorry, so let's look for it. That was quick. Hi. Give me some more. Yes, sir, please don't eat me. I'm sure I don't taste good. Thanks. Say hello to Nymph for me. Okay, she learned Arc. Nice. I still have no idea what final Eidolon she's missing. Oh well. At this point, I think I'm A-okay, so... Alright. I know Eiko can't learn anything from this Pumice, so... Let's see... Oh no. Garnet, you need something. Shoot. That's okay. His auto reflect will be done. Quick. Oh, auto haste too. Oh man. Okay. If I plan on taking on the ultimate boss of this game, I want this main party to help me. Maybe Quina, whenever he gets his chance. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and put back on the ribbon until something else comes up. Then again, I could probably... Okay. I'm going to get Quina out here and take off an accessory and put it on Garnet, so... In the while I'm doing that, let's head for the next location of the monster. Alright. Nymph should be in the forest area where the Aoife tree is, so let's look for her. Here we go. I just looked on the plains instead, since I kept getting encountered by dragons and Malboros. There you are. I wish I had some more. Okay. Please don't do anything. Whoops. Ah. Alright. Wow, thank you. Give some to Jabberwock, too. Auto-reflect and auto-haste, done. Okay. Alright, is there anything else you can learn? There probably is something, but I can't quite put my finger on it, but let me see here. Well, in the meantime, I want him to have something that can help him in the long run, like... Not that specifically, but... Okay. For now, just put on battle boots. And as for Vivi, nicely done, little guy, so... Let's see. Oh, hello. What was that? Auto-reflect? Yes. Okay. Speaking of which, let me see here. Okay, he's got both auto-reflect and auto-haste, so he's perfectly good from the looks of it. She needs auto-haste. Ideally, they all need auto-regen. That's a thing. Hold on. Didn't you have something that can give you auto-regen? Well, wherever it is, it's not here, so let me see. Unless the other characters are wearing it. If that's the case, they need to take that off. Okay. So, I'm going to recheck, and after that, let's find the Jabberwock. Alright, here we are on the Forgotten Continent. So, it says right around this area, north of Oelvert. So, let's see if that's true. Okay. Thank goodness he's here. That's not him. Yeah, I've encountered this guy once or twice. He's not part of this quest. Chocobo Forest is located between Limblum and Southgate. Dragon Gate, so that's false. Clearly, I'm not doing homework. Steiner, how are you doing? You're okay. Let's search some more. This is the first time seeing a Cactuar in this game, and I really don't want to have anything to do with them, so bye-bye. Ouch. I mean, I know in general they don't hit very hard, but when they do 1,000 needles, well, I could survive 1,000 needles. I'm so mad. I keep finding this guy, but I can't find Jabberwock. I don't care. Leave me alone. When are you going to go away? All you're doing is disrupting my flow. Wasting valuable time. Well, at least Garnet learned auto-reflect, so let's see here. Can she learn anything else? Yes, she can, and it's auto-haste, yes. Anyways, this is annoying. Alright, Vivi. Okay. So, oh, you need to learn MP half, so... With that being said, who needs... Okay. Let's see here. She's got auto regen, you have auto regen now, and he is good, so... Alright. Still looking for him. My man, do you have any idea how long it took for us to find you? Thank goodness you are patiently waiting for an emerald. If I didn't know better, I'd say that you probably might run away. Here you go. And here I was thinking that I've already killed him by accident during the main campaign that I forgot. Feather Circle. Nice! But yeah, right around this general area in this forest, right next to the chocobo tracks right in front. So, anyways, finally, we've got that out of the way. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, she's good. You still need to learn that. Okay, you don't need that on, and you're good with that. So let's go ahead and take off the accessories for now. And let's see. Darn it. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, he doesn't have anything to learn, so let's put these back on. And let's see. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, let's give her auto life. Still need to learn that. He's got nothing, huh? Alright, let's put back the ribbon. Let's put back on the ribbon. And as for you, Mr. Sir. Whoa, hello. Oh boy. Okay, auto haste it is. Actually, now, speaking of abilities, alright, the only thing he doesn't have is, auto regen, which, I wonder. He probably doesn't need auto regen, but I'm going to check anyways. I don't think he can wear that, but let me... Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, he can't wear that, so... Alright, let's put that back on since... Unless... Absorb Shadow Elements. This one for now. Alright, so let's not worry about that right now, and just continue with this quest. Alright. Next monster. Alright, here we are on the Lost Continent. It says that the monster is anywhere that has snow, so really, there's no shortage of options here, so let's go look for it. I found it! Right next to the chocobo tracks. Hello, little guy. Can you give me a moonstone? Why, sure, certainly. You can have the moonstone, wherever on Earth it is. There you are. Wow, I only have one. That's kind of terrifying that I only have one. Wait a minute. Could I have learned something from that moonstone? Darn, I didn't check. Have you met Garuda? What, that one hard enemy from Final Fantasy III? Nice. Alright, let me go right next to the Invincible and see here. Okay. So he doesn't need to learn that anymore, so let's go ahead and put back on his black robe. Yes. Wow. Oh, never mind. The thought's irrelevant, never mind, so. Okay, so running shoes, you don't need anymore. Dang, Steiner. Auto reflect, yes. Okay, still have a ways to go. Do you have anything, Zidane? No. Wait. Darn, no auto regen. Well, if I can get it without needing to learn it, that'd be swell. So, let me see if she has anything better here. Whoa, hello. She does have something kind of better. Alright. Yeah, put that on. We're nearing the tail end of this quest, so... Let me see. Vivi? Okay, Vivi is pretty much prepped for what's about to happen, hopefully. I'm not sure what the skill right here is, unless... Oh, he doesn't have... Oh, I guess it's Reflect Null, but that's okay. He's got something a little bit better. Probably not comparable, but you know what? That's okay. Whoa, hang on. Wow, they all have auto life, so we're pretty much good. Alright, let's make our way to the next creature. Alright, so here we are in the next area. This area in question is called Popo's Heights, which I actually have been here once by accident after thinking that I've completed the Gizumaluke Grotto, but apparently this Garuda is in the forests. That's probably... yeah, that's not him. There he is. Lapis Lazuli. Okay. Let's see here. I've got plenty. Take him. You okay, sir? Nice! He's not going to tell us the name of the next enemy we're about to face. Well, regardless, let's see. I forgot again who had auto life. She did, so let's go ahead and take that off and see what else can she do. Okay, nothing, so let me see what that does. Absorb. Yeah, for now, let's go ahead and put ribbon back on, and let's see. I forget. Wait, was it just her that learned something? Oh. I mean, I guess so. I really hate forgetting the smallest of things. Within a certain amount of time. So... okay, let me see for a second. Now what I meant to do that. Okay, he still needs auto regen, but I mean, I think I could survive, so. Okay, I think I'll worry about that in a little bit, but in the meantime, let's go find the last monster. Alright, this is the location of the last monster, which, if you remember during my Chocobo Hot and Cold minigame, I had to be on this island at one point. I didn't really think much of this island until I did some research, and yeah, this is Vile Island. I've heard of this island here and there. This is home of the hardest enemies in the entire darn game. Hopefully I won't encounter much of them. I just need to look for that one monster, so thankfully Zidane can help us flee from the fight, so let's find it. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no, it's the quiz guy. Leave me alone, sir. I really don't care. Fine, I'll humor you until you get away from me. Limblim's air cabs operate around the clock. Yes, they do. That I know for a fact. Yeah, he appeared quite a few times off camera, so... yeah. Thank you. All I get is money, so... whatever. Yeah, these creatures. The yawns. It's okay, I'm not going to be here often. I don't plan on fighting you at all. So... dang. No mercy whatsoever. Ooh, the load times in between fights on this island is bad. A few instances I thought that the game froze, and that's not a good thing. Thankfully I did save before this, so... let's go ahead and cure you up. Are you still affected by... No, you're not. Okay. Anyways, continuing. Those yawns were continuously out for Garnet's blood. My goodness. Look at him. He's so adorable. Give you a diamond? Ah, yeah. Why not? I'll give you a diamond. Please don't attack me. It seems like you're about to attack me. Thanks a lot. Now you can reach the round guy. The round guy it's talking about is Ozma. Nice. Yeah, truth be told, I did... I'm failing to remember if I mentioned this, but I did playtest fighting with Ozma, and I did die a few times. And half of the reason is because Zidane, for some reason, couldn't attack him from where he was standing. So... okay, let's see here. Okay, she's done using all that. Problem is, that's the best equipment that she's ever going to have, unless... okay. What does this do? Alright. And you, sir... okay. I guess we're all done. Yeah, if that's the case... alright. Alright. I'm going to see if the marsh... if the Q's marshes have finally repopulated, and I'll continue collecting frogs, and if nothing happens, then I'll go ahead and get on with the next thing to complete. So, see you in a second. Alright, here's a little update on the frog catching minigame. I have so far collected 82 frogs right now, and made sure that the mommy and daddy frogs are still there. And there was a golden frog as well, so I left that alone. And also a little update on Quina. Quina gained a few blue magic abilities, one of them being Aqua Breath, and the other one being Frog Drop. The amount of damage depends on the number of frogs you have caught, so far I have 82. And Aqua Breath causes water damage to all enemies. Yeah, you can learn Aqua Breath from eating the axolotl, and you can learn Frog Drops by eating the big frog enemies, both of which are in the first marsh. So there you go. Anyways, as you probably see at the bottom right-hand corner, we are right next to Alexandria for a reason, because I am going to finish collecting all the Stellagio coins, and there's just so happens to be one that I've missed in Alexandria, and surprisingly, again, I can go back to this place. Let's go find it. Alright, here we are at the castle grounds, so let's go to the left. I remember this. Okay, the coin is in here. We couldn't get inside here earlier, so let's see. Do we just walk up here and get it? Go to the harbor? No. Let me see. You can reach the harbor by riding the Neptune statue, so... let's see here. It says it's at the corner of the right wall. Leo. All right. Okay, the next coin that we're going to get is in a place I've never been to before, so let me show you. Now, this place is very peculiar. That's because this is actually the cave of where Vivi's grandfather lived in. If you remember when Vivi decided to go back home for a bit, it was very close by to Treno, which is... Here's Treno, and this is where we are, so let's go inside. I have no idea what to expect going inside the home of Vivi's grandfather. Quan's dwelling. There better not be any encounters. Okay. An ether, not bad. Makes me wonder if I can go down, but... Oh, there's a rope. Thank you! Should have went to this place a long time ago. Another ether. Okay. Why did I do that? I'm okay. Alright. Just 2 ethers, huh? Alright. If nothing else, let's go here. Alright. Another ether. I wonder if we need Vivi in the party. There's writing on the wall. Someone measured height here. Let's see. 6 months since I adopted Vivi. Still too small to eat. What the heck? Okay. Well, this is interesting. The clock stopped. It stopped about a week before we kidnapped Dagger. There's something at the bottom of the ledge in the ocean. Looks like foam. Maybe I can get there on a chocobo. Not right now. What the heck. It's going to be one long video anyways. What? Well, it's probably nothing, so can I get off of you, please? It's higher than I thought. Cancel. Can I get... Uh-oh. I think I might have messed up. Okay. Okay, 9 ore, 15 topazes, 1 tiger racket, and 1 red rose card. Oh, was this supposed to be a way to help you find out about the diving mechanic in this game? Whoops, okay. Well, we're back up, so anyways, let's try to find that coin. Hello? Here it is, Scorpio. Now, if I remember correct, I probably should have said this at the beginning. I believe I found 5 coins, and then I gave it to the lady at Treno. So, hold on, let me see how many I have so far. Okay, so... I guess I might as well read all of them. I know where I got Aquarius from, so... And I got Pisces, so... Leo was waiting for the sun to set into the ocean. Then Cancer showed up, and they began to fight. Into the ocean they fell. Scorpio was very timid. He always looked at his shadow until one day he decided to look away. He walked up the hill. Aquarius arrived late. He asked everyone who kissed Virgo. I believe I already read that. And Pisces said to Aquarius, Virgo made her choice. Go see him and he'll tell you the rest. Alright, so... Alright, I know there's two... According to the guide, there's 2 coins in Treno, so I'm saving my trip to Treno for last. So... let's see here... Well, from what I can recall, I think that's every coin, so I guess I'll make my way to Treno and find 2 more coins and meet with the lady. Alright, here we are at Treno, and let's see. The fountain. Yeah, there is a 10 gil coin in the water. Is that it? I feel happier. Did I already get that? There is no way I already got that. Oh, hold on. Thankfully, I have money for nothing. Another coin appeared when you threw in your coin. You received a Gemini. Nice. Alright, let's go here. And... go down. I could have sworn I already looked behind here, but... was I not thorough enough? Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, I got Taurus. Okay, if that's the case, Alright, Taurus. Taurus had an idea. He would give Virgo a gift. Through the forest and over the mountain, he found a star. Gemini thought by the river, I will sing her a song. He didn't know where she was, but he hoped his song would reach her. Alright, okay. Alright, hold on for just 1 second. Alright, if nothing else, let's go ahead and meet with the lady herself. Hey, lady. Let's see. Oh, I only see 5, which means I'm missing 1, huh? I have Pisces. Yes. An elixir. Not bad. I have Aquarius. Ooh, nice. Thank you. I have Scorpio. Yes, you may. Black belt. Nice. I have Leo. I forgot how many I gave her. Nice, thank you. I have Gemini. Rosetta ring, thank you. I have Taurus. Thank you. Is that it? I'm only interested in collecting Stellagio. Alright, I think I know where the one... I think I know where one is, so let's go. Alright, here I am in the business district of Limblum. And apparently... it is... right here. Darn it. Sagittarius. Well, let's go ahead and read it. Sagittarius dashed through the night, defying the chilly northern wind that was stinging his right cheek. Alright, I think that's all the coins. I don't recognize, I do recognize many locations on the guide here, so if nothing else, let's go back to Treno. Alright, lady. Is this it? I have Sagittarius. Robe of Lords, thank you. Something is missing. According to my information, there are 12 Stellagios. Then why do I feel that I am missing one? Because there is one more. Yes, there must be a 13th Stellagio somewhere. My queen, if I may, the writings of the Stellagio must be a key to solving the mystery. Well, fine, I'll give you all my Stellagio, and bring me the 13th. I received them back. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's funny. Alright, they're all in order, I assume, so, yeah. Maybe I should have read all this in order. I mean, really, the riddles don't really tell me much. Wait a minute. Yeah, no. Well, I'm actually going to switch party members anyways because the 13th Stellagio is actually in an area near here, so let's go. Well, apparently the 13th Stellagio is in Quan's dwelling, so let's go. I have Vivi in my party just in case, so... Actually, before we find the coin, let me see his reaction when we go in here. If he does have one. And... there isn't. Okay, so... I think it would have been interesting to see... I mean, we already saw Vivi's perspective of his home, but it would have been cool if he had conversations with other characters about all this. There's something under where the Scorpio used to be. Oh, that was easy. Did the Scorpio and the Virgo just sparkle in my hands? Okay. Fascinating. Ophiuchus? Their future was uncertain, but Scorpio and Virgo kissed in the light of dusk. That moment meant everything. Okay. Going back. Alright, lady. Oh, you found the last Stellagio. Ophiuchus. Give it to me, along with the rest of Stellagio I loaned you. Okay. Oh boy, this might take a while. Hammer. Okay. I am satisfied. So... Hey, I have Cinna's hammer? Why do you have that in your possession, huh? Interesting. Huh. Okay. Hold on. Nope, not that. Okay, you can put that on. And what about you? You can, and you can learn Reflect Null. What about you? No. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. If nothing else, I think I'll go ahead and continue doing some more frog catching off screen, so... After that, then I'll do something else. I'll see you in a second. So, I apparently missed an item here in Memoria, right before we start walking into space. Right here. Mace of Zeus. And what does that do? Let's see. Let's look at it. Legendary staff that once belonged to a grand magician. It adds the status of mini. And that looks like a Vivi weapon, so let's go ahead and give it to him. And that's the final spell he learns, Doomsday. So here it is. At a whopping 72 magic points, my goodness. Causes shadow damage to all targets. Yeah, from what I've read, it attacks everyone, including the people in your party, so you need to wear equipment that either absorbs or prevents major shadow damage. So there is a strategy to this, which I will show in a little bit. But I'm sorry, Vivi. Had I known that your weapon was right there, I would have picked it up in the first place, but I did not. Oh well, at least you have another thing to work with. And speaking of which, Garnet herself has another one, and it's not here. It's in Ibsen's castle, so let's go. Yeah, this place. Apparently, you can solve this on your first visit. That message that says, fight the flow of time. I guess the answer to this puzzle is just pick this up, put this there, and so on. Counterclockwise. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Can I open this? No. Whoa, what the? Okay. Ancient aroma. Alright, let me see what that does. Here you are. Item that radiates a mysterious light. Raises shadow elemental attack. So... I did say that this was for dagger, so let me see if this aroma can even be equipped, if that makes any sense. Here it is. Odin's sword. Huh. Can anyone else put this on? Now I'm curious. No, it doesn't look like Vivi can put it on. That'd be funny if anyone else can put this on, but okay. It's probably a dagger thing only, so... There we go. Alright. I want to see what that does. Odin's sword. Attacks with Eidolon Odin. Okay. And apparently, once you've learned this, then you'll be able to use Odin. That's the Eidolon that she was missing. So once I get that learned, then Odin will be here. So, alright. Hold on. Before I go anywhere else, let me see if... Yep, I still have the gosh darn Kupo nuts. Alright. Back to the grotto. Hey there, lovebirds. You want another Kupo nut? And you made a third one? What the heck? Yes, you could have it. Aloha t-shirts. Again, who can wear this? The real question is, who on earth can wear this? Oh. Okay, I have 8 of these. And they do nothing. Huh. Should probably sell these. I'm done with all the magnets, huh? Yeah. Alright. That's another thing. I probably might have missed a Moogle or two when it comes to magnets, sadly. Oh well. Anyways, let's get on with the next thing. So I'm going to try something dumb. Right now, I have captured 82 frogs, and I've purposely level grind and collected those items as you just saw a minute ago, so that I can let time pass, so that the swamp or marsh can repopulate itself with frogs. So, now that I know that, well, if this marsh is anything to go by, that would mean that the other marshes are filled to the brim with frogs. So I'm just going to go ahead and collect all the frogs that I see and just make my way to the next marsh. And I'll collect as much as 98 before I collect the last frog. And then I'll see what happens when I catch the 99th frog, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, I am at the last marsh in the Lennar Islands, and this is my 99th frog. Let's see what happens. You working hard, Quina? I have no idea why I'm reading that. I've read that plenty of times. Now the time, Quina. You are on... Wait. You on your own from now on. You train to become ultimate gourmand alone. Master Quail. Before you go, you take final test. Say what now? Oh, lovely. Alright. I mean, if Hades wasn't that hard of a fight, I assume this one won't be. I actually did kind of prepare myself just in case. Oh. Well, I didn't see that coming. Alright. Alright, and since I've collected a lot of frogs, let's use Frog Drop. And here I thought Quina was going to face this one alone, so... why not? Let's give everyone auto regen. Not bad. Steal again. Everyone's going to be lopsided in levels. Mini. Okay. Magic Hammer. And shoot. Let's see. Got plenty of remedies to go around. Hey, an elixir. Why not? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give Quina that. Water again. Remedy. Do that. And just in case. Oh boy, you guys take forever. We've got plenty of remedies to spare, so... Whoops. Did not mean to do that, but okay. Let me see. Water. Shoot. Let's go ahead and steal. Had I known Quina was going to be down... Shoot. Alright. Full life. Alright, I'm going to assume he's got nothing, so let's do Reese Wind again. You missed, so... No, you did not miss. Gosh darn it. Okay, and just in case if he does anything like that, which I don't think he could silence anyone, but that's not going to stop me. Yeah, let's jump. And, well, that's not going to help matters, so. Kind of wish Zidane wasn't party leader. But, you know, it can't be helped. You, my friend, that is not going to work one bit. Let's summon for once. Let's get Fenrir out here. Oh yeah, Freya is never going to mess with the jump commands. Poison, that's not going to work. And just in case. Okay. I guess I have nothing to worry about now, so. No. Well, let's wait. I actually want Freya to do auto-regen. Confused, that's not going to work, so summon Fenrir and keep attacking. I guess it's a good thing that I have everyone's status guard abilities up. Otherwise, this would have been a train wreck of a fight. Hey, got him. Please tell me we just get ability points out of this one. Shoot. Should have seen that one coming. Oh well. I have no more to teach you. I give you this. Gastro Fork. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. Alright. So, we're done. Had enough, Quina? Yeah, I'm done. I must say, that's not a bad end to this minigame side quest. Let's go ahead and get rid of that for Freya. Alright, let's see what that fork does. Ooh, and stop! Yes! Thank you! And it still has the high tide skill learned, so. Alright. I guess I can get rid of auto regen since Quina doesn't really need that anymore. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put back on Millionaire. And that's for kicks. Alright. Now that we're done with this, I have one more task to do, and that's fighting with Ozma, so let's go. So Ozma vanquished me a few times, so I need a few things, and unfortunately, the things that I need are in here. You might, you know, in this one place I can't pronounce, that place. Apparently there's a weapon shop here, but I talked to that one guy right on the top floor, and he's not giving me any items. Apparently, I'm supposed to solve this. And expect this hole that I failed to see. What is this hole? And this thing. Hey, maybe I could fit this in that hole. let's see if this will fit. Perfect. And then you press the right lever. And that's it. And here I thought you're supposed to level all this one balanced platform just to talk with this guy appropriately, but he doesn't want to talk with any of us. So let's go ahead and go on here. And then this happens. Alright, the lift works now. Thanks a lot, man. Jerk. You could have let me bought what I want the first time, but no, of course not. Anyways, I'm here for this. Vivi can wear this, and he definitely needs it. I definitely do not want reduced by 50%. I want it reduced by 100%, so let's go ahead and buy that. And just in case, let's see if there's anything of interest while I'm here. No. Absorbs, I can give this to Amaranth if I want to, but I'm good. And that's it. Anyways, let me see here. This one is... Ah, man. I definitely want him to absorb Holy too, but I don't think I have to worry about Holy at all. So, let's go ahead and do this, and it'd be funny if I found something that could absorb Holy. Alright. Anyways, let's go back. Okay. I'm about to verse Ozma. So, for starters, let's see what everyone has on that could help them in this fight. Zidane has no other weapons to equipped, so let's see. He's got Absorb Shadow Element. He's got Absorb Holy, so he's pretty much A-okay. Garnet only has Absorb Shadow. As for absorbing light, I don't think she has anything of such. But quite a few times, playtesting these fights, she 9 times out of 10 seems to be one that survives most of the oncoming attacks. So now Vivi has this, as you just saw a second ago. And let's see. Kind of want to change that to something else, but let me see. Raises shadow attack, which I probably might need since now I have Doomsday. Why not? And I just have Ribbit on, just in case, since it does reduce holy damage, so at least he'll be okay a little bit. As for Steiner, he can absorb shadow attacks, so he's okay. Doesn't have anything for Holy, though, unfortunately. But he does have Ribbon, so at least he's okay. As for abilities, let's see. Just in case, they have Auto Life. Zidane's the only one with no Auto Regen. I have no idea what equipment he was supposed to wear to learn Auto Regen, but yeah, he'll be left... he'll be left without an Auto Regen. And I made sure everyone had clear-headedness, since confusion is part of Ozma's specialty, so... let's see. I kind of want to get Return Magic, but... that's okay. I think I hope I'll be okay. And let's see. Clear-headed. We don't have to worry about back attacks in this fight, so... let's see. Yeah, put that on. Why not? And... add status. Why not? Okay. Now that we've got that situated, let's go ahead and save one more time. And go up to the Air Gardens, which is over there this time. Come on, get up. Alright, let's go. I also forgot to mention that even though Garnet has auto reflect on, she also has reflect null, so even if I use magic, it won't reflect off of her, so keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. And as you probably saw, I have now 98 dead peppers. Apparently there's a dead pepper trick. So Zidane can't do maximized damage, so I think I might leave him on dead pepper duty. So let's go. Wait! I feel strange presence inside. Is it bad? I've never felt anything like it. It's not of this world, but not like a ghost either. It feels otherworldly. Examine. Let's die again. Finally. This fight is luck-based, and thankfully, I mean, I don't believe in luck, but if there is luck, it has been on my side. And everyone was alive. 100 ability points. Look at that. And I have another Pumice. Nice. Alright, you're very strong. That's amazing. I recorded how I feel right now on card. I'll give you a secret info. Ozma card, strategy guide, what? One more bonus. Thank you! Thank you! You are a good Koopo. Oh my goodness, you're a good Koopo. You're a good Moogle, my bad, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go back. And since everyone is alive and well, and they all have the experience. Okay. That was satisfying. And you know what? Since I did beat him, I am going to save. I am going to save because I do not want to fight him again. Oh, man. It took me like 4 or 5 tries. And he kept using Meteor. Ugh. But, yeah. Okay, now I'm curious about Odin's sword, which... Let me take a look at it as soon as I get to the Invincible. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now that I don't need these anymore, so let's go ahead and do that. I assume this will happen when I die, so. Alright, so, you know what? Yep, I am saving. I am saving, and where am I saving? Right here. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this very, very long extras episode for Final Fantasy IX. Man, I am glad I did. I want to say 99% of everything. Wow. Yeah. This is an experience. I am so glad I've played Final Fantasy IX. This is without a doubt one of the best RPG experience on the original PlayStation 2. Not 2, the original PlayStation. Sorry. Alright. Well, as always, if you liked this episode, hopefully you liked what you've seen, please do what you must. It'll really help me out a lot. Thank you for watching. I have a Discord, so my email is in the description of this video, so if you want a link to my Discord, email me. And as always, I will see you in the next Xean Plays, which will be Eternal Sonata for the PlayStation 3. My name is Xean RPG. Take care of yourself out there. I'll see you again soon. Bye.